is genuinely fucked up. Like, this milkshake is genuinely like a solid brick. Alright, how many we got? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's why the game was lagging. Good lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I meant to say oh my god or oh my lord. Oh god, there's many still trapped back there. I need y'all to, like, get aggro on me. Got you. Please, can y'all come here? Please? Oh well, my spiders are not non-pleased with me. Thank you, my friend. I'm just gonna take those and, oh wait, hold on. Leave these down here. And yes, I am keeping, an axe down there because copper golem chests apparently need to be hit with axes to keep them going strong. Don't know why specifically axes. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But hey, if that's how it goes, then that's how it goes. I need to throw all of this string at our fisherman. Oh, it sounds like we have a traveling villager up here. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that was the ghast. Ooh, and we can harvest sugarcane for more of our trades. That's good. Ignore that villager down there. He has nothing of use to anyone. That villager is in exile. He committed a horrible crime of not giving me a mending book. And standing in front of me when I was trying to break a block and getting upset when I hit him accidentally. I just hear my copper golem in there. Okay, here we go. All of the sugarcane. Back in the day, this was just how you made books. Like, you just had a whole fleet of sugarcane. And would just make an entire library out of it, and it alone. Not anymore, though. Okay, let's turn all of this into paper. That's a lot of paper. Okay. Our golem's still doing good, standing guard. Oh, that reminds me. There's actually something I need to do. Damn, not enough paper. Alright, that does remind me. I actually downloaded a few mods. Or not mods, resource packs. Hold on, let me just give me one quick moment. So we take those and put it in here. Vanilla tweaks. Oh, nice. Okay, so it isn't 100%. Oh god, you know what? I actually don't like the windows on the doors that much, but everything else I'm okay with. Yeah. Having brighter grass, the dark mode interior, the trans hearts, and the golden apples, that's a lot better, I'd say. Let's take netherite. Still have more netherite, actually. How do I make more of you? Hey, Buggy. I wonder if I can name those. I probably can, and I probably should. And quickly clean you up there. Let's see. How do I make? That's a lot of diamonds. Okay, that's fine though. 2 more netherite ingots. Throw y'all in there. I mean, I guess it's not like I'm in a deficiency of diamonds. What? Okay. Alright. So, we keep our netherite upgrade in here. And I guess we can go and, drop those in mob loot, drop you in paper. And I guess, let's go upgrade more of our gear to netherite. At some point, we will eventually, go back to the nether to get the wither skeleton. I guess we'll go for Liz and Argo next. I think those are the next priorities. Okay, smithing template, Liz, and Argo. Good. So, put y'all in here. Oh. Now grab Xenon because we're going into the nether in a second because we are going to be looking for more netherite as normal. Because there is still a few items. We still have to get our, what's it called? We have to get our Silk Touch pickaxe netherite, and we have to get our... Words are failing me. Where is my... Do I not have a... I guess I probably ran out of shears at some point. That makes sense. Yeah, but I need both of my swords and also my, both of my pickaxes to be netherite. So I guess I only need 2 more things of netherite. Which is what, like 4 or 8 more ancient debris. Yikes. Ah, well. But then we'll be maxed out on gear, and that will, of course, be nice. I say as I'm wearing literally 0 gear, because I'm like, I'm going into the nether anyway, and I'm going to explode, so, like, why waste my, armor? Okay. Perfect. Oh, there's another. Oh, and there's more. Listen, I'll take additional wool. It's always nice. Okay. Sit on down. I don't know why I keep checking my inventory. I don't even need it. Kind of content to usually stream either Dead by Daylight or Minecraft primarily. I occasionally do streams of other things, but right now this is what I have been enjoying doing. Okay, let me just... can put the shears away now. Put those in here, take my beds. Should have, yeah, I have plenty of birch planks. Phenomenal. And I'll go sleep because it's been a second since I have. So I was sitting in the spider chamber for a while. Oh geez, I have many messages that I have to respond to very quickly. Oh my. Listen, I am incredibly sorry. If you are looking to do commission stuff, I'm not interested. Please, you can just... you can go. Also realize I need to frickin' pull up mod view. An unban request? A man came in and said AI 4 times, most likely calling my streams AI, and then has sent an unban request that says, fuck was I bad for, I typed 8 letters. You were calling the stream AI, you prick? Alright. People are bizarre. Ah, right. I'm going to need to get some netherrack right on that spot. What? My nether appears to not be the correct art, but that's... I'm not too concerned about that, I guess. Oh, it might actually just be because I have Bright Nether enabled now. Yikes! Oh, I didn't go all the way down. Whoopsie. Oh wait, actually this is fine. This is where I need to be anyway. I'm gonna take some netherrack real quick. I guess here's a good enough place to start digging. Oof. Did some damage. I don't see anything. That's fine. We might be a bit too close to... Yeah, we might be a little bit too close. Well, maybe I can put one right here, in between these. Well, doesn't appear to be as effective as I would have liked, but that's fine. I do need to text Gassapina real quick. Alright, well. I now forget which direction I was going and which one I came in, so... I'll just go in a random direction. This seems good. Ah! Hello, my friend Ancient Debris. That reminds me, the soul sand reminds me, I need to make a nether wart farm at some point. Ooh, jeez. Ah, that's why I was on fire, because there was still fire beneath me. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, can we stop with the fire? That was like an excessive amount of fire. Grab those gold nuggets. No ancient debris visible, so we just keep on going. Keep on trucking. I was gonna blow these up, but then I realized I can get more with fortune, so I might as well do this. Plus, it'll make my pickaxe stronger by mining them, which is a little bit necessary at this current moment. Okay, that's still more. That's a bit much of this quartz. I do wonder what I'm going to use it for. Because it is just for a decorative block, but, you know, I have been making, like, decorative things on this world, so maybe I'll use it for something. I don't know yet. Oh, there's more over there. That's good. Well, I don't see any more ancient debris, which stinks, but, you know. Sure, we'll find more eventually. Whoa there, partner. Don't see any ancient debris here either. Oh, well. Now I've got a feeling that I can't go that direction anymore. Let's go over here. Alright, let's not go that direction. Understood. You know, I get you. I get where you're coming from. Okay. That should be good enough to make a new one. Hey! Perfect timing! That's lava. At some point I should probably eventually fix that lava chicken thing that I made, but I don't think it's ever gonna work properly. Oh god, it's probably over encumbered with eggs. Oh no. I completely forgot about that. Ah, well. Gold. But no ancient debris. I will take gold, though. I do like gold. Let's make golden carrots, which I think at this point are going to be our primary form of sustenance. Okay, can we not do that? Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Yeah, this is true. Ah! Oh god, oh god, that's not what I meant. Well, that's fine. I still have plenty of beds, so we're good. Just gonna fill our chest with this. There, perfect. UA figure dies in exactly 2 minutes. Damn. That probably means that I have auctions that I bid on when I was not fully mentally here. Ending soon as well. God damn, power 3 is insane. Ow. How is that my fault? I didn't know I didn't go all the way down. Okay, guess a peanut. I don't even know if I just said this. I may have genuinely just said this. You missed, a couple minutes ago, I opened my mod view, and I found out that apparently someone had filed an unban request. And I was like, I read it, and I was like, well, let's see what they're talking about here. Like, let's see, you know, maybe we hit a real person with a ban at one point, you know? And this is a real person, and I was like, and the thing is, they said, man, I just said four words. Why did I get banned? And I look at the message that they sent, and it was just them calling the stream AI, and I'm just like, alright, well, this seems like this issue could have been very easily avoided by y'all. This seems like an issue that should not have occurred. Wrong, I remove all the... Wrong, I remove the boats back. Yeah, exactly. Like, listen. If you just say that everything is AI, including my stream, you know, you probably shouldn't. I think that's a rather dumb idea. Where are my carrots? There they are. Ah. Wait, actually, do I still have a satchel full of meat? I might still have a satchel of meat. I don't have a satchel of meat anymore. This is concerning. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know why, specifically, you would come into the stream, call everything AI, and then get concerned about it saying AI. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about that, was probably a Game Awards stream, and they were probably calling something in that AI. Which at that point, that's fair. Like, whatever, I'll... There. They can be unbanned. For now. If they don't learn, then that's their problem. Everyone gets a chance to learn, I guess. It's better to assume good in people than just immediately assume ill intent. They don't learn, I'm sending them to super... Yeah, at that point you don't get banned. You actually get, like, sent directly to hell. People don't know that Twitch streamers have that ability. You can just send people to hell. It's like having the Death Note. You know, it's just like... Twitch streamers are a lot like Light Yagami. They're gay. There you go. Hell yeah, more ancient debris. That does remind me, however, is that people got very mad at a joke that I made, which is that I was like, we can't blame Light for having a skewed perspective on, you know, the ethics and morality of anything, and being willing to kill so easily, because the fact of the matter is that Light was gay in a very conservative time in Japan's history. Even if he wasn't, even if he was not committing crimes, that man was facing the death penalty anyway, so he was just like, well, in for a penny, in for the pound. His father was also a cop. Yeah, that also doesn't help. That also just immediately ruins any amount of ethics that you're going to have. People were also very upset that I said Light Yagami is the most well-adjusted child of a cop of all time. Like, the fact is, considering Light is the child of a police officer, he could have been much worse. He could have been a cop. Yeah, cry about it is an accurate statement. If you don't want me to make fun of cops, make it so that cops are not the most make-funnable people on the planet. Like, I don't know, make it so that, like, they actually have to face consequences for murdering people in broad daylight. I don't know. The difference between Light Yagami and a cop is the fact that Light Yagami has never, like, Light Yagami, for all that you could say, the only people he did kill were criminals. Cops will just kill innocent civilians and get away with that. Said much worse. Yeah. The fact is, if Light had not gotten the Death Note, he would have killed more people as a cop. It was frankly a better scenario for everyone involved. People have also gotten on my case for saying that, like, oh, okay. Spoilers for an anime from 2005. It's like, the anime is probably older than me, let's be for real. Like, it genuine, honest to God, I do not care what anyone says. Light won. At the end of the day, Light fucking won. Anything that happens after L dies is just, it's unnecessary. Because yes, the initial goal of Kira was to, like, become essentially a vigilante god. But beyond, like, the first small portion of the anime, it becomes clear that it's not about the morals and ethics, it's about Light and L's relationship and the battle of ego and, like essentially a way of outsmarting each other. And in the end, at the end, it's just like, Light won. L died. It doesn't matter how much you add, like, different bullshit characters out of nowhere to, like, essentially just, you know, forcibly, like, change the results. It's like, L won. Like, L is dead. Light proved that he was the smarter of the two of them. Like, there's no way around that. Like, it's not always about the money experiment. Yeah. And people get really upset. The anime added a scene, which in my opinion should 100% be canon, and I thought it was honestly implied to begin with. At the beginning of, like, Death Note, you hear, like, with the monologue, the whoever uses this Death Note to murder will not be able to ascend to heaven or descend to hell following their own death. And my immediate thought as a child watching this show was, oh, so, like, when they die, they're going to become a god of death, like Ryuk. Like, just immediately, that was my first instinct. I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then they have a scene at the end of the show where after Light dies, where they show a Shinigami that has the same mannerisms as Light, seeing Ryuk for the first time, and Ryuk essentially has the thought of, oh, this is my guy, and everyone hated that, and I'm just like, why? That 100% tracks with everything we've seen. Like, that 100% makes sense. Light outsmarted literally the smartest detective on Earth. They needed more supernatural bullshit to actually... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. It's upsetting to me. I'm sorry. I think it is incredibly stupid that they were just like, you see, we made too good of a show here. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's like, we gotta fuck this up somehow. And they were like, I get it. We're just going to ignore, like, characters and development and just, you know, throw it away. It's great. Yeah, I genuine, to this day, I'm just like, what do you mean that Light didn't win? Light won in any stretch of the imagination. Like... Oh, right. I did that wrong. Damn, I need to get more diamonds. Death Note is the type of show that attracts you. Listen, I'm going to say something very mean. Anime in general invites the illiterate. Like, I am very sorry to say this. It's a very mean thing of me to say. But honest to God, I have not experienced a dumber group of people than anime fans. Because there is genuinely no instance that I can think of that, like, explains how people just do not fucking get something. It's just like, you can't be serious. Like, you can't seriously just be, like... You really just ignore everything except for, like... I don't know, hype moments and aura? Like, is that it? Like, why? like, I understand, like, just not having, like, the same, like, not seeing things in the exact same way, because understanding, like, everything is, you know, it's different between each person of, like, what people want out of a show, and, you know, when people, when people watch things, they'll go in expecting different results than what they'll get. But I genuinely think that a lot of people are just genuinely too stupid to understand that, hey, there's far more than just surface level, like, interpretations. Like, reading everything on the surface is not going to help you. I need to go find a ravine that leads me to, the underground. And I want to get away from where we've been mining. Because I need more diamond after all of these netherite upgrades. Some people treat anime like a Roadrunner cartoon. And the thing is, there are slice-of-life animes. You can do that. Like, there's plenty of things that are like that. But even stuff like... even, like, isekais tend to be, like, the most, like... They are, like, the lowest common denominator to a lot of people. But it's just, like, even not watching stuff like ReZero, it's just, like... You actually, like, if you look at that for just, like, a second, you're just like, oh, shit, hold on. There's actually, like, way more going on here than, like... than just, like, you know, basic isekai shit. There's, like, there is genuine, like, character development and actual, like, fucking, like, psychopathy, like, happening. Konosuba is, like, I'm pretty sure pretty famous for the fact that it's just, like, it's not Konosuba. Konosuba was what I was thinking before. ReZero is the one where, like, occasionally they'll just, like, show Subaru's, like, parents just, like, fucking, like, mourning and going insane over the fact that their son has just disappeared. And it's just like, holy shit, like, you're showing the outside impact of that. And it's just like, you don't get that from everything. You need to, like, and like, you have to realize it's just, like, there is a very fucked up aspect that, like, a lot of people ignore, which is the fact it's, like, even if these people, like, thought themselves to be alone and had, like, nobody, in reality, that's like someone's child. Their disappearance, their death or whatever, it affects people on the outside world. It's just like, the entire time I'm just like, holy shit, like, that, you know, like, if I actually, like, if I didn't have 5,000 things to watch, then maybe I'd, like, bother trying with ReZero. But, like, people genuinely just, like, I don't know, they just like finding the worst in things as opposed to just, you know, being normal. Is so great. I made a post about it on my Twitter, and then I shared it on my Tumblr, which is something I will 100% stand by, which is that, I will never say that, like, the anime adaptation of Sword Art Online is very good, because, you know, the light novel is so much better, and, like, the anime unfortunately cuts out a lot of really good aspects of it. Do you believe Subaru is transgender from what I've heard? A lot of... Here's a secret about isekai. It is... At the end of the day, a lot of it is wish fulfillment, so you'll find a lot of isekai protagonists are trans at the end of the day, if you, like, look at it for more than 10 seconds. And, like, I made the post of, like, yes, the light novel of Sword Art Online is so much better than the anime. However, if you see nothing but just, like, basic isekai and, like, genuinely hate it and just everything, it is primarily because you can't think at beyond a 3rd grade level. Like, should I read those? Add those to the backlog? Sure. Like, I adore Sword Art Online. It's not, it isn't for everyone, and it's not perfect, because, you know, Sword Art Online is the author's first work. It just so happens that it's been going on since before I was actually born. Like, the light novel for Sword Art Online came out in 2002. But yeah, like, I genuinely think that you might find something that you enjoy in it, because, like, there is a lot of good character and character dynamics and development, and also, it is blatantly obvious that the main character is trans. Like, I've had discussions about this where, either Kirito is going to be trans at the end of Excel World. That's going to be, like, the quote-unquote, like, reveal. Or Reki Kawahara is an egg. There are no alternatives. Because the fact is, Reki has actually made, like, a canonical trans protagonist before. It is not just, Kirito. There is a lot of this. And a lot of things within Excel World and his other works truly do, lead you to believe, it's like, oh, no, this is 100% intentional. This is not, like, an accidental thing. Like, this isn't in another incident like Naruto, where they accidentally made Naruto trans because they fucked up how, they fucked up things in the future, and they accidentally, like, if they don't retcon things, these people are trans. That is genuinely one of... I know very little about Naruto. I just find it absolutely fucking hilarious that either Naruto is in a T4T relationship, or they have to, address something that they retconned, because, you know the whiskers that Naruto has? Those are apparently supposed to only pass down on the female line of, like, characters, and yet, Naruto has them, and then his son has them. And it's just like, wait a minute, Naruto's wife doesn't have those. So, that should not... interesting. It's like, what do you mean by this? The only reason I don't like that is because Boruto fans genuinely deserve nothing. Boruto fans are probably the lowest common denominator of anime fan. Hi. They don't even You'd be surprised how many people you see going to bat for Boruto online. Like, it's actually kind of fucked up. It's like, really? This is the bed you, like... This is the hill you've chosen to die on, huh? Boruto? The 3rd worst Naruto series? Oh, amethyst crystals. That's cool. Okay, I keep seeing something. What the hell is this? Is this iron? It's a block of raw iron. Holy shit. Okay. More characters are gay, trans, or both than people who don't. Yeah. We like, the fact is, us as people who are trans, like, we are a lower amount of the population in general. That does not mean that we are a small, like, it doesn't mean we don't exist, it just means that there's less of us. Like, the fact is just, like, you know, like, and that's just, like, based upon statistics, and statistics are easily skewed by other factors around, you know, around everything. It's just, like, if you live in a place that is very, like, not unsupportive, you can just immediately be like, yeah, no shit, that there's a lower amount of trans people reporting to live in these areas if it's so unsupportive. Like, it's honestly kind of ridiculous that people don't understand. It's just like, it's the same thing with the whole left-handedness thing. It's just like, it's not like a bunch of people randomly decided to be left-handed after the 50s. It just so happens that it was no longer punished by society, so more people were comfortable saying they were. I just realized something. Oh, the autism stats are also incredibly skewed because of the fact that, like, even today, like, there are plenty of people who, like, just don't get their kids tested because, like, if, like, parents will see that and be like, you know, they'll see it as a failure as opposed to just part of, like, who they are as a person. It's like, and the fact is, you can't fully blame anyone for this. Like, it's not... A lot of it is genuinely just because of religious trauma on the behalf of those adults. Like, a fear of the church and all that. It's like... It's like... something Joker Society. Yeah. He's not wrong. We do, in fact, live in a society. By definition, yeah, that is very correct. Thank you, Mr. Joke. How many diamonds have we gotten? 29! Thank God. That's what we need. Oh, you know what? I actually do need more iron now that I think about it. I should go and grab some on my way back. I just saw a spider die of fall damage. I didn't even know that was a thing they could do. God, do you know what? Okay. This is something that has been bothering me for a long time. And I need to say it because I need to speak my truth. Had the Ranma remake been released possibly 2 years prior to when it was, they would have made it abundantly obvious that Ranma is transgender. It's so blatantly clear, and it's just like, you know, the words didn't really exist for it in Japan at the time that was initially written. But, like, literally gender fluid. No! Like, the fact is, like, you can obviously say, like, gender fluid. In addition, it is a good joke because they do change gender in water. Yeah, exactly. I get the joke. But the fact is, like, beyond a certain point, Ranma just stops caring about the fact they aren't a guy. And they're just like, actually, I think this is just me now. I think I'm fine with this. This is just who I am. And everyone's just like, yeah, okay. Like, they come to the realization, they're just like, you know what, I'm fine being like this. And it's just like, it's one of those things where, had this happened during our initial wave of woke, like, it would have been very fucking obvious. But unfortunately, it happened after. So, it just, you know, is still sidestepping around it, which is cowardly. Also, tying into the same thing, like, I've seen so many people, like, online being, like, glad that we don't have, like, the corporate Pride Month stuff. And it's just like, no, actually that's a really bad thing. They're like, oh, well, it's just corporations trying to, like, make you buy stuff for... It's like, hey, here's the thing. No matter for what reason they are doing it, it normalized the fact that people were gay. Like, that is undeniably a good thing. It doesn't matter if it's rainbow capitalism. It really doesn't. It helps people across the world because not everywhere... Like, here's the thing. Not everywhere is as, like, even in America right now, we are still fairly freaking good with, like, LGBT stuff. In general. Like, we are very lucky, even if things do kind of seem dire right now. It's like, we are quite lucky. There are much worse places in the world. And if corporations are 100% ready and willing to stand behind us then, that is a good thing, because it means that all of these people who are full of hate are the minority. They are, like, not worth marketing to. Like, not having rainbow capitalism is a bad fucking thing. I don't know why people can't get it through their tiny frickin' skulls. Means we're further away from Thaws too. Yeah. Like, I get it. You don't need to be best friends with, like, you don't need to be best friends with fucking ExxonMobil. But if there are pride stickers on the gas cans, that's not a bad thing. Like, just so stupid. Roll your eyes all you want. Being considered profitable is a good thing. Yes! Like that, and you know, being profitable means it's going to lead to more representation, which means more people are going to be comfortable coming out, which means it's going to be more normalized. And it's just like, I don't get it. I don't get why people are so stupid about this. Like, it's not hard to understand. It's just like, you may be safe in your scenario, and that's good, but you can't discount that there are plenty of people who aren't. And we can't leave those people behind just because you think it's cringe that, like, Target has a pride section. Like, I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid. It is always a good thing to have more genuine and good representation. And, like, having more things. And the fact is, whether you like it or not, just having a trans person in a commercial is a big deal. Like, that is good representation. Because it is deliberately designed to be as corporate and pandering and good as possible, so as many people in the world will buy your fucking products. $43 diamonds. Okay. I don't know how we got from Death Note to here, to be perfectly honest. Like, there's a lot of gay people in Death Note. I don't know how we got. Like, we went through, like, a full circle there of some sort. And we got lost somewhere along the path, but it was still in, like, the right area. these people aren't aware that just 40 years ago, it was scandalous to just say the word gay on TV. And look at stuff now, exposure is important. Steven Universe got canceled in 2016 for daring to have a lesbian wedding in their show. Like, that is the reason that Steven Universe ended, and kind of abruptly. It's because it was either get renewed or do that episode. And they were like, nah, we're doing the episode. The episode is more important. It's like, I think people genuinely forget history every 10 seconds. Because as soon as time passes, they just, like, forget that anything else ever existed. Networks are even more uptight about cartoons. Yep. It was a huge fucking thing for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood to have, number one, a black man as a character in it. Number two, for a black man to wash his feet in the same pool as a white man, because Mr. Rogers invited, like, the mailman who was played by a black man to, like, share the pool with him for, like, the hot weather or something. And, like, that was a major deal. Like, and you have to think about it, it's like, Mr. Rogers, in the grand scheme of things, was not that long ago. Like, and then you have things like Princess Diana just being pictured alongside, like, gay people and people with AIDS. That was huge. Like, being pictured with, shaking hands with. Mr. Rogers is equivalent to Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, 100%. That man, genuinely, like, he was a saint. He deserves the fucking title. Like, it was a huge deal for there to be a black character in Peanuts. Like, having any of these things exist in a corporate sense, for them to be merchandised, for them to, like, exist within a format such as that was huge. It did massive frickin' things. And the world is a better place now because of it. And for some reason, a bunch of weird people are just like, no, but actually, like, selling pride flags at Target is cringe or whatever. It's just like, there's something wrong with you. At the end of the day, like, Interracial Kiss almost got Star Trek canceled because of the South. Star Trek also had a trans character in it, like, all the way back. I forget who it was. There was some Marvel heroine at the same time, like, the Incredible Hulk show was happening. Like, the really old one. That, like, she was played by a trans actress. Like, these things are important at the end of the day, like, and people forget. Lou Ferrigno Hull, I'm so sorry to say this, I have no idea. Possibly. I feel like that's a real name. I don't think you're lying about that one. If I remember correctly, she was like a She-Hulk or like Conan the Barbarian-esque character, because that was like a very popular thing at the time. I can't remember. Okay, I think that's the reason I talk about the Golden Girls' lives, because it was a very important show at the time. Yep. Like, I have said many times in the past, I do not like Korra. I think Korra is a bad show. The fact Korra exists is a fucking miracle. Like, Korra existing is genuinely fucking huge, and there's no way around that. Oh my gosh, that is green. There we are. Oh my god, you're green. Hold on. I got you, bud. It's the little things that move us forward. Yep, exactly. All of these things come together to make the world better for countless people. Like, you can't just ignore... And people do. People just ignore history, and it's fucked up. Like, these things are really important. Well, all of our string. An emerald for 4 glass. You know, I think that might be a good deal. Christ. As much as I make fun of the dialogue, Snake saying bisexual yeah, it probably did. Like, that's not even a... That's not a bit. Like, it probably did. Personally, I think it's funnier that Kojima invented a slur that simply does not exist. Ah, I see. He's called Vamp because he's a vampire. No, Snake. He's called Vamp because he's bisexual. What do you mean? What do you mean by this, Kojima? There needs to be one person on, like, the fucking, like, Kojima Productions team that just goes up to Kojima every once in a while and is just like, hey, man, what do you mean by this? Like, they really need that. To be fair, there's the same man who named a character Solid Snake and named a character Snake Eater. This is true. The song Snake Eater is a fucking banger, though. We can't get that misconstrued. That song rips. Bro wouldn't make a Bond theme and then fire was... This is true. Oh, you know what the best Bond theme is? Which, like, when I found this out, I was fucking, like, floored. The song Faint by Linkin Park, one of my favorite songs of all time, the way that was created was made using the sound of that is sampled from James Bond. It's so fucking cool. It might sound like an insane thing to say, considering how big they were. I do still kind of consider Linkin Park to be underrated for how fucking good they are. Like, genuinely. I adore Linkin Park. You know what, actually, before I even do that, I can probably just... Yeah, we'll do this. Snake Eater is the best bot because it has the most consent. You're not wrong, and that's concerning. I love how immediately after this stream I'm 100% about to go listen to both Snake Eater and Linkin Park. God, I love Linkin Park so much. That's why as a parody, Austin Powers always... Yeah, it's moderately concerning. If I remember correctly, Austin Powers, like, ended up really fucking up production of Bond films because everyone was like, well, we can't do, like, comedic Bond films anymore. It's just like, yeah, you could. Like, you just don't want to. Like, that's your own problem. Saying you can't is crazy when it's like, no, you 100% can. God damn, I need more coal again. And Linkin Park is so damn good. I love Linkin Park. Wait. Why does this seem off? Because that's on 4. Shit. Okay, well... Let's see, how many... 7. Okay, let's just grab 7 of those. Okay. Yeah, okay. Can't believe actual people are scalping fruit snacks. The only difference is... Yeah! It's the same shit with, like, the Pokemon ones. It's just like, what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? It's, like, genuinely concerning for, like, people's, like, mental health. Like, really? This is what we're doing now? So you were scalping... Yeah! Why are you scalping Pokemon at the soup store? Yeah, limited edition starter goldfish. Yeah, it's just... People are insane. I don't get it. It's confusing and upsetting and unnerving. Damn it, I can't believe I fucked that up so horrifically. Oh, never mind. Got all of it back. Okay. Hold on. Ladder. Got 2 bags. This squirrel didn't even have to kill a man. Didn't have any Bulbasaur though. Yeah. What the f... There's a camel on my Bulbasaur. When I was picking up soup, they had the Pokemon soup. So I got Bulbasaur soup. Nothing good from those trades. What the hell? He just walked through the door. He didn't even open that. Buying soup at the clothes store. I didn't... there were no clothes involved. I was just getting soup. But I know what you're talking about. I need 1 mycelium, mushroom, and bone meal. That's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. people stop scalping the Pokemon soup because they realize it's a regular fucking product, we'll just keep making more soup. Yeah. Once again, it's one of these things that makes me, like, concerned for people's, like, mental health. If they're fucking scalping soup. Third Yui is at the auction? Hell yeah. Did you win your other one, by the way? Didn't win damn, I'm sorry. Regrouping and preparing for war. As you should. Jesus would love K-On! I don't know enough about K-On! To say anything, but sure. If you say so, I'll believe you. You have not led me astray so far. Except for that one time you lied about the Osama bin Laden action figures. That was the one time. To be fair, I ended up not lying by accident. You got a good point there. Not sure if it counts, but okay. I can't say that you're incorrect. Even if your intention was not to tell the truth, you did at the end of the day tell the truth. Noodle Stopper Bochi. Hell yeah. Wait, actually that should be the... There we are. Netherwort farm is complete, and it's in this nice mushroom-esque house. New figure listings every day is wild. Yeah, there's a reason I don't... I always check that by newest listed, to be perfectly honest. Because I'm always just like, ooh, what's in store for us today? Like autism, where's Waldo? Yeah, I'd say you're entirely correct with that, to be perfectly honest. God, why does my everything need to hurt all the time? Like, it's just fucked up. Okay. Turn these coppers into blocks. That way we can eventually make goddamn, what's it called? Beacon. A beacon will be nice. Alright, well that's going to be it for today. Thanks for tuning in and for chatting. The llama is still on top of a Bulbasaur. That's great. Love to see that. And we can officially... I didn't even have Netherwort Farm listed on the book and quill of things to do. Good. I was going to say we can cross one thing off, but we didn't do a bee farm or a frog house. Well, damn. Oh, well. Yeah, that's good. That's gonna be it for now.